Hey love bugs, it's time for some fun math on a fun Friday. So we're gonna do some math, but we're gonna do it in a fun, cool way. Maybe play a game, something like that. Every Friday it'll be a little bit different. What we have in front of us is a calendar, and you're probably thinking, Miss Qualia, we already did calendar. Why do you have the calendar out? Because I want to show you how you can use your calendar and foundations page that I gave you to just use it like a regular whiteboard. Okay, so it's really cool. I love protective sleeves like this. It's such a nice, easy way to make a dry erase board on the cheap. It doesn't cost much to do. So take the one I sent home with you. Slide your calendar out. Don't get rid of this calendar. Just put it to the side so you can put it back in when you're finished. And then this becomes your whiteboard. Ba-ba! Ta-da! Magic. So cool, so easy. And I'm going to teach you how to play a game today. Now, this game comes from Adam Peterson Education. He made a video with his wife Trisha, and they put this out, and it's called Cross Out the Sum. Really easy to play. I'm going to put in the comments below a link to some websites where Adam will put up games and different things you can do. I'm probably going to feature a lot of the games that we see because they're very easy. You don't need a lot of supplies to do them. Fun, engaging, great ways to practice skills. Okay, so what you need for this game is just, you could use a regular piece of paper or a dry erase board. So I'm going to show you dry erase, a fun way to play it. But you could do this on regular paper. And then I'm going to show you what you need, which is just this. You need a pair of dice, and I'm going to use dry erase marker. And yes, I have rubble on my wrist today because Marco was really into doing tattoos today, so he wanted me to wear rubble. Even though Everest is my favorite, rubble is his, so I took it. Now, just to show you love bugs, I didn't have dice from the math program here at home. I didn't bring those home with me because we have a lot of games at home. So I just went into, where we keep our games in our basement, and I found a game that has dice. Speaking of it, I'm not going to teach you how to play this, but I am going to say to parents, if you're ever looking for a really cool game where once your child knows how to play it, they can sit down and they don't need to play against somebody else, and it's a great way to practice math and adding, go for this game. It's called Double Shutter, and I'll just show it to you really quick. When you open it, it has like these little flip down tiles, which are so much fun to play with, and it teaches your children how to just roll and count and different combinations of making the numbers that they roll. It's so awesome. Awesome to the point that my husband and I play it on our own and we try to beat it. And sometimes our children want their turn and we have to give it up, and we're disappointed because it's really, really a fun game. Okay, so this is awesome if you're ever looking for a game to just practice adding really quick and them looking and looking at numbers, quickly adding and figuring out combinations to make numbers. I went to it because I know it has 2 dice. So we're going to get started. So for cross out the sum, you're going to make 2 columns. Okay, you can play with 2 people. And what you're going to do is start with the numbers 2 in both columns, 3, 4, and I'm writing quickly, so don't mind my handwriting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, it only goes up to 12 because that's the most that 2 dice can add together. And it starts at 2 because that's the lowest that you can add together when you have 2 dice. Now, I'm going to show you how to play this with just me playing both sides, both people. But you could play this at home, you and your child, you versus your parent, you versus a brother or a sister, anybody really. And it's really simple, really fun. Okay, guys? So what happens is you decide who goes first. Maybe you want to do youngest goes first, or rock, paper, scissors, shoot, whatever works for you. And you want to be the first one to cross out your sums. Now, if you're doing this on paper, you can cross them out. I kind of like erasing to see like whose side is blank first. So that's how I'm going to play. But if you're doing it on paper, cross them out. So I'm going to roll. Let's call this player 1. Okay, and let's call this player 2. And we'll see how it goes. So what you do, I roll. Now, can you see it? I have a 6 and a 4. When I put those together, I'm going to put the big number in my head, 6. And then we're going to count 7, 8, 9, 10. So player 1 gets rid of the 10. They cross it out if you're playing on paper. You can erase it if you're playing on the whiteboard. Player 2 rolls. Ooh, they got a 5 and a 2. Put the 5 in your head, bigger number, 5. Count up, 6, 7. Good job. They're going to erase their 7. Okay, player 1 rolls. They get a 6 and a 1. 6 goes in my head first, bigger number, 6 and 1, 7. They erase their 7. Ooh. 6 and a 3. Put the bigger number in your head, 6. And then you count up, 7, 8, 9. They get to erase 9. 6 and a 2 for player 1. Put the bigger number in your head, 6 plus 2, 7, 8. They get to erase the 8. Player 2 goes 6. Put the bigger number in your head. Plus 1 is 7. What do you notice, love bugs? Oh, you're right. Player 2 already erased the 7, so guess what? They lose that turn. They don't get to go, so player 1's got to try. Player 1 gets a 6 and a 2. What does that equal? 8. Look at their column. What do you notice? They already erased 8, so they lose their turn, and it goes back to player 2. 5, bigger number, plus 3, 6, 7, 8. Can they erase that? Yes, they can, so they're going to erase here. And the game would keep going, families. So, love bugs, you would keep playing, and the first person who gets all their numbers gone, they're the winner for that round. And then when you finish, you can erase the board. And look, you could even just keep those nice lines that you made. You can erase the board like that, or leave those, leave the ones that were there. Actually makes a lot more sense, right? Leave the numbers that were there, fill in what was missing, and play again. And you could just keep playing and playing and playing. Super easy, fun game, great way to practice looking at dice and knowing how to count them, adding up numbers, and just awesome, awesome time. I want you guys to have some fun. If you can't do it today on Friday, you've got the weekend now, right? So do it on Saturday, play it on Sunday. Find somebody to play it with, have a good time. Math should be fun, and enjoy your fun Friday.